What's up, GI Dojo fans? Today we're going to take a quick look at the Valaverse Condor figure and Bone Collector figure. These are the reissues that were just released. Now I can't talk about these figures without talking about the debacle that happened whenever Valaverse posted on social media that these figures were live. Both these figures were from Series 1. And the line in general was kind of like a sleeper. It was like a sleeper hit. There was Kickstarters that jumped on board right away and bought all the figures, but a lot of us, I think, kind of figured out how cool the line was after the initial first wave was sold out. So, Condor is essentially the leader of the team. He's like the Duke, and Bone Collector is maybe not the Cobra Commander. I guess he's more of the Destro. Whereas this character named Karak is kind of the enemy leader, but I could be mistaken because I haven't really followed the lore. I just love the figures. None of us got these figures, or most of us didn't get these figures, and we've been wanting them. And so, Valaverse delivered. They made a whole nother production run. They launched them on the website. The website crashed. And man, I was consistently trying to order for like over 4 hours, like just refreshing. Very frustrating. I know it's like a 2-man operation or a 5-man operation at Valaverse, but because their fans are clamoring for these figures, the website just isn't working. It just doesn't have enough power. The bandwidth for the servers. I don't know. I'm not a tech guy, but either way, there was a huge debacle. They went a little radio silent on social media during this, and those of us that were persistent were able to get our orders in. But Valaverse, I'm sure they know they have to upgrade their website, so just wanted to address that. Anyway, here's Condor. We'll take a look at him in a second. Bone Collector. I love that head sculpt. That's underneath the mask there. Here is our Condor box. Here's our file card if you want to pause the video and read it. I did cut the action points out because there is a Covert Ops Condor mail-away figure that's available now. If you want the Covert Ops Condor, you're going to have to Google search Covert Ops Condor to find the listing. And you're going to have 20 Action Force action points to mail away for him. Here's the Bone Collector. If you guys want to read that, you can pause that. And again, I cut off the action points. So here are the extra accessories, just a bunch of extra hands that were included. And, I have all the accessories mounted on the figure. For Condor, extra hands left over, but there is an extra head sculpt wearing a baklava, I believe they're called, like a ninja mask. And also there's like a tactical helmet and some night vision goggles that I'm not utilizing. So anyway, here is the Condor figure. Really like the glow sticks, but they're featured on a lot of Valaverse figures. Has the side arm here, knife holster on the back, or knife sheath. There's a peg hole for backpacks. Really good build quality on these. Some of the best that I've seen yet. They're not all like stuck and needing to be heated up for the articulation. Series 1 did have some problems. These reissues are perfect. Now here's Bone Collector. He's got the cool magazine holders there. Desert Eagle is really cool. The rifle is really cool. And if you're not into firearms, these are like 40mm launcher rounds or 38s, depending on the weapon. And this is like an assault rifle, and right here, that is the launcher for those big rounds. So they knew, since they were including that weapon that has that optional launcher, the vest should have the launcher rounds. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this mask off here. See if I can get it off. One hand with my lo-fi filming. All right, cool. Love that head sculpt. It could work for a hero or an enemy. But yeah, that is Condor and Bone Collector. I believe there are still a few that are in stock, but not many, if any. Valaverse, I think, is probably bringing some of these figures to Joe Fest this upcoming weekend, June 9th, 2023. So if you go to the website and you try to buy Bone Collector or Condor, they might be sold out now, but next week in June, if they'll list any unsold stock from the show on there. So these retail for $31.99 a piece. They have flat rate shipping from Valaverse for $8, whether you buy one figure or a bunch. Yeah, so that's been my video. Thanks for watching GI Dojo. Have a good one, guys.